Suplifters. Today I want to talk to you about the power of the mind and how the way you think about the stuff shapes the whole environment you are living in. So I was talking with a friend of mine, and she said that basically I am making her feel lazy because I work out every single day. To which I told her, well, you don't really need to feel to work out every single day. You just need to do it like 3 times a week to have some results. And then she said, well, yeah, but you should do a different job. Because I said, well, I said the things wrong. She said that I make her feel lazy, to which I told her, well, but my objective is to inspire people, not putting them down. To which she said, well, you should do it in a better way, jokingly, of course, it was a joke. But kind of made me think about it, because I feel like that in every joke there is a bit of truth, and I really feel like that she feels that way. She feels that she's lazy compared to me, and she might be, and that is totally fine. I mean, it's not like I'm a better human being or something like that because I work out more. Actually, far from it. Actually, I would arguably say that she as a girl is in a way better shape than me as a guy. Just saying, just to give you, kind of an idea. So, basically, what I thought is that why does she feel lazy instead of motivated? If I see somebody actually doing something over a long period of time, just like Ivan Juric, I didn't feel like, oh man, Ivan is making me feel lazy. I felt, wow, this is amazing. This guy squatted for almost 700 days straight. What is my excuse for not doing it? And guess what? Right now I'm doing it. I'm training every day because I don't love the squat as much as he does. But the idea behind our concept is pretty much the same, which is showing people how much you can do, how much a single person can do in amount of work, and actually showing people that, number one, they don't need to do as much, and number two, they need to do way less than that. Which actually is the same thing. I'm sorry if I talked like this. What I actually meant to say is that basically if people are putting in so much effort and you don't need to put in that much effort, what is your excuse? So, why does she feel that way? That is the most important question that must be answered. Well, it's how you respond to events. It really is. It's just about how you respond to things that happens to you. And something that Marcus Aurelius said, and I also told her this stuff, this is pretty fresh in my mind. I told her that Marcus Aurelius said that we suffer much more in our mind than in reality, which might seem unrelated. However, the idea is that if something happens to us, or might happen to us, it's our own choice to actually feel hurt by that. Okay? Even worse stuff, okay? I mean, I'm not saying that you should not feel emotions, far from it, but let's think of an extreme case, okay? You get cheated on by your partner. In reality, that doesn't really hurt you because it's them who made something horrible and it's them that you're gonna go to sleep with that. You can choose getting hurt because they lost your trust, they betrayed you. You can feel betrayed, but you shouldn't be hurt, okay? And there is a slight difference in there, because it's one thing to actually feel bad and, in pain. A friend of mine, for instance, got betrayed by the partner, and what he said is that he felt nothing. He didn't feel anger, he didn't feel sadness, he felt nothing. Because he felt like his partner was actually miserable. Because that is reality. What did he do wrong? He didn't do anything. He got cheated on. It's the partner who actually made the mistake, who did something horrible. So the fault falls on them. And at the same time, it's how you choose to react to stuff. Okay? Again, and also just following on the last Marcus Aurelius quotes, Marcus Aurelius also said, if something is gonna happen, why worry? And if something is not gonna happen, why worry? And that is just to conclude the idea of like choosing to feel pain, which is very slight and brief and then can be a whole video. But it shows you the power of the mind in a much more extreme situation, okay? So let's connect that idea to the idea of choosing how to react over somebody who works out a lot. or over somebody who studies a lot. You can choose how to react. I can choose to feel inferior to a dear friend of mine who's able to actually study for like 8 hours a day. It's a choice. Or I can think, look at this fucking dude, he can study for 8 hours in a single day straight and I can't. Well, I actually want to try doing it. Of course, I'm not gonna jump and do 8 hours in a day, far from it. I'm gonna start building up, and one day I will get there. I know I will get there, I know it, but you must be thinking about it. If you don't think that you can do it, you will never be able to do it. If you don't think that you can work out three times a week for the rest of your life, you're not gonna do it. Another good example that I like to give, and actually we were just joking in class with a friend of mine when I was in the other university, so quite some time ago. He basically told me, do you think you can beat everybody in this room in a fight? And I said yes. And he told me, well, how can you know? Because maybe, some dude maybe has been doing martial arts for more than you, or he's bigger, or he's stronger. And he told me, yeah, that might very well be. For all I know, there could be Francis Ngannou, Conor McGregor, and I don't know, Brandon Moreno in this room, which are all UFC champions or have been champions. I said McGregor just because he's famous and everybody knows him. But if I don't think that I can win, I've already lost. So you must not think in a rational way. You must think that you're gonna be able to beat them. Because if you don't, you've already lost. At the same time, if you don't think that you can actually work out 3 times a week for the rest of your life, if you don't think you can do it, you are not gonna be doing it. Because you don't think you can do it. But it's a self-imposed limit. These are called self-fulfilling prophecies, I think, in English. Basically, the idea is that one person starts with an idea, okay? For instance, I get into a bar, okay, and there is one friend of mine and 7 people I don't know. And in my head I think, yeah, but they hate me all, okay? They all hate me. This is my first step. I get in there, and guess what? At the end of the evening, they all hate me. And why is that? What happened? Was I just right from the beginning? No, I made them hate me. Because what I don't realize is when I get into a bar, I watched everybody like this. Hi, hi. Of course they're gonna hate somebody who greets them like this from the first moment. So you think that they are gonna hate you. You don't realize that you are making yourself getting hated by these people. And at the end, guess what? You were right. So you actually get the nice reward and you said, yeah, I'm so miserable, everybody hates me. And that happens in a lot of stuff, a whole lot of stuff. If you think that you cannot do it, you are not gonna be able to do it, okay? You can think, oh, I don't think I'm gonna be doing this, but I'm gonna try with all of my might and actually get a PR, for instance. That is fine and healthy. What is not healthy is, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to prove that, I'm not even gonna try. That is not healthy. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. The story of the Pygmalion, I think, in English. I have no idea, I'm sorry. I know all this stuff in Italian, so it's kind of hard to be able to translate it perfectly because sometimes the words are not the same. For instance, the Bell's curve, in Italian it's called the curva gaussiana. And every time I see that, I say, oh, it's the Bell's curve. And everybody watching with me like, it's called curva gaussiana. And I say, oh yeah, I'm sorry. It's the English name. Yeah, of course. So think that you can do the stuff that you want to be doing. And if you don't think that you can do it, you've already lost. I think I can beat Francis Ngannou. If we thought, I would lose, but I need to think that I can be able of beating him. Because if I don't think I can do it, I will never be able to do it. So again, react to stuff in the most positive way. Don't feel discouraged over somebody like that. Think of it as like of a challenge. Think of it as something that inspires you. Look at this guy, he's working out every single day, he's in the same university, so we have the same lessons, and he's able to do it. Why am I not able to do it 3 times a week, 4 times a week, whatever it is? You don't need to do it every single day. I already said 1,000,000 times on this channel that it is not optimal, and it might actually ruin your, not mine, I love lifting, your basically relationship with lifting, with training. So, the mind is a powerful thing. Be able to have the right mentality with the stuff that you do. See you guys in the next one.